Hi, Sagittarians. I'm new to YouTube readings. I wanted to start doing these because I've received so much help from watching YouTube monthly readings and entertainment that I just wanted to start doing the same thing just for fun and maybe read privately for people. We'll see how it goes. So I've already put out some of the cards because I want to get a feel for them and connect with them first. So I have for the month of January, what I have for you overall is the Empress. They call her the lady in this deck, um, which is really great. I mean, she looks like she's just living a wonderful life, so abundant. It looks like things are flourishing. Things really are growing for you in July in beautiful ways. Um, she is crossed by the Prince of Cups. Mm. This could be romantic. This could be a relationship, a recent relationship, possibly with a water sign or someone with those more sensitive attributes. Romantic. Um, Someone could be male or female in these general readings. And I think she's enhanced by this experience, feeling fruitful. See how she's pregnant, but it can also be a challenge, possibly not trusting it. I somehow am drawn to this cup and wondering maybe is there poison in there? So that could be a thought, is not trusting, even if this isn't romantic, what's coming to you. Something may look like it's wrapped right and coming to you in a gentle way, but you're possibly not trusting it. And I get that you sense it could even affect this new creation you have in the belly. So you're unsure of that, whether to trust that with your new creations. In your conscious thoughts and beliefs in January, it looks like some struggle going on here. Some anxiety, worry, fear, could even insomnia could be keeping you up. But and I even get headaches here with the hands over the head. And these, I'm just really drawn to these swords. They just look so heavy, that they're coming down on this person so heavy. So these are all beliefs and thoughts that we have that we're allowing to affect us in this way. And your unconscious is the Seven of Swords, which looks so similar, the photos, the pictures, I mean, he looks stressed too, with his hands held. Unlike the Rider-Waite, where it looks like someone's getting away with something, I get more, since I'm using this deck for you, I'll let the deck speak for itself too, the messages. And I'm getting this unconscious, because this is more from your unconscious workings that you're not always consciously aware of, some like hard drive going on in the background. I don't feel that it's particularly about deceit or deception like you might notice in other decks, but these cards speak to me of just feeling like things aren't going to be done right. Like you've got some plans, almost like if I think of someone planning a wedding or some big event or something, or some project, but you've got something going on. It's very detail oriented and needs to be done a particular way. And there's this anxiety underneath that something's going to be missed. I'm getting like somehow these swords could fall and they're not placed all together on the table orderly. I think with some movement around at any moment, and he could fall. So there's this anxiety about things falling apart. So kind of like you're just underneath with clenched, white knuckling a little bit at times. Maybe you're not consciously aware of it, but just kind of worried, feeling like you have to hold it all together and you're not really sure if you can. Okay. And in your recent past, we have the King of Wands. So this is really a go-getter, someone that puts their dreams into action, someone that takes control of creative ideas, creative projects. For some of you, this could possibly be, it could have been a boss. There could have been something going on where you had some issues with a boss, but yet you're kind of moving out of that. Maybe you had to go through some issues, but now that's kind of in the recent past, but it still somehow is affecting your current situation. It could be a relationship if you were in a relationship with someone like this. And it could just be yourself, that you felt really on top of your game in the recent past. And you like being in that space. You feel in control. You feel you're able to get your ideas manifested. And actually, I think you are. I mean, the center of the situation here, we have this Empress. She's fruitful. She's bearing fruit. So it's interesting that there's so much anxiety and fear going on here. But, we can do that to ourselves. I mean, some of the most successful people can really suffer from anxiety. We battle demons within that no one else may know of, and worry needlessly. Okay. So let's go to your environment. I like to move to that card next. This is the Prince of Wands. So some creative energy is on its way to you in July. A lot of new energy. Feels really good. Yeah. So this is your environment. So you're being supported. Your environment is supporting vitality, energy, new movement. And that's good. That's good. And this, of course, like all the court cards, could represent a person too. It looks like this person is headed directly towards you, towards the center card. But with the Prince of Wands, I don't always get this, but I am reminded right now of and feeling that this person isn't quite as grounded as, could use a little bit more grounding, like a Pentacles. As wonderful as the fire sign is, it can always use a little grounding. So, I don't know. This could be someone that talks a good game and is well-intentioned, but may not be able to deliver everything he or she is saying to you. So this could be a coworker, could be any kind of business too. So this is your environment, family, friends, environment, work. Okay. And your energy and how you're feeling is the Four of Wands. So this month you're stable, very, very stable. Yeah, which is good. I may come back to that. Okay, and your hopes and fears is Princess of Wands. So I think your hopes I'm getting is just to put some new ideas into action, things that actually mean something to you, something kind of precious and in its early stages. I think you're hoping to nurture that into reality. Yes. Or this could also mean a person, as it's a court card also, with young energy. He or she Could be a child. Could just be someone that's kind of new in the area of creativity and not quite like the wands of really taking this energy into your life. Kind of, bam, it's coming. This is more like a seed sprouting up, but it being real, even more real than just the Ace of Wands, where it's more of an idea. This person's actually grounded it and beginning it. So that could encompass a personality type that you may know in your life, or some project that you're doing. Okay, in the near future is the Nine of Wands reversed. So I get you may have had a need to really have your defenses up. And I really am focused on the spikes on here. That looks like, I just feel that this guy is saying nobody's going to hurt me anymore. And he's made sure of it. He's worked hard to attain all these things. And he's not going to get robbed. Like feeling like emotionally robbed in the past from people, or maybe he's given too much to people in the past. You could have felt that way. And then you just got to this point where it's like, you're not going to take any more. And it's pretty defensive. It can be good. I mean, we need to go through those phases, but eventually it would have to be let go of, because if we keep carrying on that way, we don't allow new things, like the new things want to come past this barrier, this wall of, and they can't really when these kind of defenses are up. So that's nice that it's in reverse, because I really get that these things that he put up in defense are falling out. So in the near future, in January, you're going to start letting go of some of these defenses you've had. Yep. And then the outcome is the Four of Cups. Interesting. Well, I get that it's a good thing. I mean, it's almost like this person's been drinking, having fun, really relaxing, and a beautiful tree that's lush. So like January, the outcome for January is it's good. I mean, you've got a lot. It's just there's this hidden cup, and that's really special. And this person doesn't see that cup. And it's an opportunity for something really beautiful for you that would make your life more meaningful. But you can accept this because it's there. This is this outcome card. It's your cup is right there. You can choose to take it. You know, I believe there's so many opportunities that can happen in our lives, but our lives they don't usually change that much because we kind of have the same problems kind of repeat over and over again, a lot of us. But I believe we do have those opportunities waiting for us, and it just takes courage to know that you're worth it. Courage to even be a different person, because sometimes you have to be a different person to accept something new, a new potential. Good. So I've created these cards, and that's why I call this New Energy Tarot readings, because I call these are my new energy cards. They're more centered on working on enlightenment. I'll see which card you have, and if it doesn't make sense, I can explain it. But something, it will either relate to the reading or not. It doesn't matter. We'll trust that it's a message for you, Sagittarius. Okay. express your true self. Interesting. I get that from this, the Princess of Wands. I think it confirms this. Express your true self. And that would make sense with the cups, because I get something really beautiful and precious here. I was going to say self-love, but that wasn't quite the word. But I felt it was intimately yours, something very intimate to you, and precious. So I get that these are the same, that you do have something authentic about yourself that you want to bring to the world. You want to nurture it and bring it out. And you've kind of got it kept away somewhere. But look how beautiful and precious it is. It's like you're keeping it safe, but you don't benefit from it because you kind of forget where you put it, if that makes sense. Expressing your true self. That could even be here. This guy reminds me of self-expression, creativity, just coming right out there and saying what he thinks and believes and how he feels and what he dreams of, and he's going to make it happen. Absolutely. And maybe that's what you're giving birth to, your true self. But don't let these worries stop you, Sagittarius, and the anxiety. They're kind of meant to stop us from expressing our true self. It's kind of meant to, we keep ourselves in a little box. We have these parts of ourselves like anxiety and worry and depression and paranoia, even little doses, that stop us from expressing our true selves. Because if we do, we might even have family members that don't like it, or friends that don't. You could end up really changing. And that's what I'm talking about with new energy. New energy can really change you. And sometimes it's difficult. Like, it's kind of a tower experience, because if you do allow yourself to change a lot, sometimes it's not easy. But the payoffs are just so beautiful and fantastic. So, okay, that's what I have for you. And I've had fun. It was great connecting with you, Sagittarius. All right. Take care.